coming to this place. So in some of the supermarkets you go to, they'll have these Vietnamese banh mi sub sandwiches, and typically they'll have the name of this place on there. That's because they produce it. So instead of paying extra money for getting it cold, probably stale at a supermarket, why not just go to the source? Rất có chân biến. Còn mày nó rất là lạ. So they're asking for my YouTube channel, but I said, well, it's in English. Oh, I don't know how to do it in English. Well, just look up this other name in Chinese. Maybe it might come up. Who knows? We'll see. So they did have one item that I really liked and I actually miss having. It's like this. I don't know if it's a rice cake or if it's a radish cake or a bit of both. It's very soft, and they basically pan fry it with a bit of egg, so it's got like a nice crust to it. It's served with this sort of a sweet soy sauce. It's got a little bit of a fermenty, I think it's fish sauce they add to it with a little bit of chilies to it. So it's a little kick to it as well. That's a fantastic item. I wish I bought that. This is only $3. Like if you go to T&T or if you go to, I don't know who else has it. Foodie World has it, Bestco has it. They charge at least $3.50 if not $4, and it's kept in the fridge. Bread doesn't keep very well in the fridge, it goes stale. And it's probably done at least the day before, so it's not exactly fresh. This was only $3, no tax. The whole thing, you know, with 2 spring rolls here, which, ow, hot. And a little greasy because they're fresh out of the fryer. 2 of these, $3. This was $3. Together, $6, no tax. Though, I will say, I do remember this being a lot cheaper when I was a kid. They had one place that was downtown. It was next to a supermarket that was in the basement, and I think they only charged like $1.50 back then. I absolutely miss having this. Take a look. It's a nice golden brown bun. Oh, it's a little crusty, and I got the spicy one. So you've got a bunch of like kind of like bologna-like ham, and I think it's chicken. I don't remember exactly what cold cuts they use, but what gives it like a nice contrastal texture is there's pate on one side. You've got cilantro, which gives like a nice herby freshness to it, and the carrots and the daikon are pickled, and I think there's mayo on the other side. Enough talk, more eat. Just as I remembered it. One of the things that really sets apart a Vietnamese banh mi sub versus your typical Western type sub, the outer is crusty while it's super soft in the middle. And Western subs tend to be a bit more one-dimensional. It's all savory, cheese, maybe a little crunch from some lettuce, if the lettuce isn't wilted. This, I mean, when you pickle carrots and daikon, it retains some of the crunch. It gives a little sweetness too. And the cilantro really sort of brings it all together as well. You also got a bit of creaminess from the pate and the mayonnaise. I mean, it's not going to be loaded like your typical Subway sub, but firstly, it's a lot cheaper. And secondly, you know this bread is absolutely fresh. You may not have a certain choice of breads, but I can live with that. And the spice, at least for me, it's very subtle. It's not going to overwhelm and just kick in the gonads right from the get-go. The more you eat, the more you chew into it, slowly builds up. Oh, Ooh. Can you hear that? And getting the car all dirty. So this is their meat one, and it's fairly simple. There's a little bit of ground pork. There's taro, carrots, vermicelli noodles. I used to pick these up all the time. And honestly, next door used to be a T&T. My wife worked there for a little bit. But this is before she had a car. I used to have to pick her up all the time. So sometimes I would come there intentionally, a little bit early. I'll grab myself a sub sandwich and one of these and just wait for it. Despite the fact that they have a fairly decent cafeteria, like food court inside there too, which I think is still there. Things are greasy. So yeah, apparently they have 4 locations. One in Chinatown on Spadina. I think that's the original. That says that it's their main location. This one over here on Steeles. Another one in Vaughan on Rutherford Road. And they also have a North York location on Wilson. Some of those packaged. Oof, that one got right to the tip of my tongue. I think the grease and the oil from that is helping to spread that heat all over my mouth now. That water did not help much. Water and oil don't mix. Should get something like milk. So yeah, a lot of those packaged items are actually pretty damn good too. Those things, I think they're around $7. They're almost like a meal on their own. They'll mostly have things like a pork sausage, there's some vermicelli noodles, and a bunch of pickled vegetables on the side with a sauce you add over top. So you make it like a salad. I haven't tried any of their sweet items yet though, but I know their steamed buns are really good too. Inside is like there's these huge steamed buns. Inside there's like a big pork meatball, but in the middle of that there's a hard-boiled egg. I think those used to be like $3 too. I'm not sure how much they are now though. Last one, it's still hot. I believe they spiced this with a bit of garlic and pine spice as well. I like how the lady, when I bought it, she warned me, be careful, it's hot. These are fresh out. Oh yes they are. And it's nice to see that they're still doing okay during the pandemic. I thought that was a little small bit of waste. Damn, how is that for $6? I know for a fact, you cannot beat that. Look at your McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, KFC, Subway. Oh, I just noticed. There is a Subway over there too. I mean, come on, $6. It's another one you can't beat. Don't even try.
Hey, we gotta walk around somewhere to work all this off.
Hey, here's a park over here.
A few moments later.
Actually, I couldn't help myself. I ended up going back for this. I was telling you about it. It's not the most attractive thing, but oh, this is good. I just hope they haven't changed much. Just as I remembered it. So it's a bit like a radish cake. You pan fry it with it. I'm guessing it's like some sort of soy sauce. Add in some egg and some green onion scallions. And it's like sweet soy with fish sauce. Let's get a little bit of that everywhere. Oh. Yeah, give me this little hot sauce too. Oh yeah, that hits the spot.